Hey there, it's your good friend Zishan, and inside this advanced training, we are going to go through from every single step from A to Z to make sure that you can set up your very first campaign right away after watching this particular video. And in this video, I'm going to cover almost every single thing. So this training comes up with a pro version of the Invisible that includes the page builder as well. So here you can see I have this page builder open in front of me. So what this page builder is for is basically it's gonna help you create the opt-in pages and build up your email list. So in the front end version, in the basic version of Invisible, we are giving you the opt-in page template only as a zip file that you can upload it on your hosting if you have any, then and use it. But in this version, we have a pro page builder for you where we are allowing you to create your own opt-in pages here, and you can edit them easily. Now if you go out there and see, so you will find there are a lot of other services out there that allow people to create opt-in pages. For example, you can see here in front of my screen, it's ClickFunnels, right? And you probably have heard about this a lot. It's because almost everyone out there, all the top gurus out there, they are using this ClickFunnels service, and you can see here it's over 100,000 entrepreneurs are using it. So it's very kind of popular service, and it works very nice. But the problem is with that, it's not newbie friendly, not with aspect of using, as well as with the pricing aspect as well. So for example, if you sign up there, so they're gonna charge you like for 14 days they're gonna give you free trial, and then after that they're gonna charge you $97 a month. So for most of the newbies, it's very hard to get started with this $97 per month subscription, right? That's why newbies don't prefer to go with ClickFunnels. So if you talk about the other page builder, there's Convertri out there as well, and of course it's also one of the very good page builders there. And but again, the same problem that they have a recurring monthly subscription, and it's very hard for most of the newbies to just get started with that. Keeping all that in mind, we have included this this page builder so that you don't need to have any sort of like a fancy monthly paying payment page builder. So that's why this is perfect for any newbie who's getting started. So right now let's go into the page builder, and let's say you are willing to promote any product. So we are going to go and see how we can set up this page opt-in page with the offer that we are promoting, and how we can set up the complete page along with the autoresponder. And then we'll discuss about the tracking services, that tracking things or services that we can use to make sure that we are checking the clicks. And then of course we'll make sure that we just contact the vendor. I'm going to show you how you can contact the vendor and provide what link to give him, and what are the things that you can ask from him. So we are going to go deeply inside, and this is going to be a very long training, so because we are going to cover almost every single aspect, is to make sure that after watching this advanced training, there is absolutely nothing left for you that is gonna stop you to get out there and start making affiliate commissions. It's so much going to be easy after when I walk you through everything inside this training. So let's go here, and for example, if I'm promoting any product, I will select any of the template here. So I will go with this template here. So first of all, I'm going to show you the features that we have inside the page builder. So first of all, this is a free fall page builder. By double clicking any element, you can see that you can easily move this page builder as wherever you want. The particular elements you can easily move. So for example, if I'm promoting any product and you want to put the logo of the product here as image, you can double click, and at the top you can see there's an option for changing the image, right? So when you're gonna click, you can upload the image right here from your computer and simply simply add in there. And we have the image library as well. We have stock images as well from where you can search. We have GIFs as well that you can use. So it's pretty much we have included almost everything. But for example, for this campaign, I usually, if you have seen the opt-in page, I have given you guys in the basic version, so there is no logo in that, right? And there are no images. It's a very basic page with no images. And no, it's because the reason why I prefer not to put any images on the page is because it takes time to load images, and it increases the page load time. So for example, if you your people, the traffic that are coming over to your page, right, and if they're gonna open your page and your page is gonna load in under like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, or 5 seconds, it's gonna be like, there's likely a chance that they're gonna bounce back. They're gonna close your pages because they don't want to wait. So you want to make sure that your page is simple and it loads faster, and for that you need to make sure that it's better if you don't use any sort of images out there. So I'm gonna simply double click it, and there's an option here at the top. If I want to delete it, I will press this close button after selecting it, and I will simply press close. It's gone. Now at the background image, you can see that and on the background there's also an image, right? So I also don't need a background image as well. So here is the option that I can select any of the background images as well from here. For example, I want to have any GIF image as a background, so I'm gonna simply click here and look at this. So there's gonna be a GIF background, but in my case, as I said, I'm gonna click this function here, and this is gonna give me this color option where I can simply have a static color here. That can be any light color I want, or I can have multicolors in here as well if I want to use like a gradient, like something like this. So I want to use multicolors or something, so I can use that as well. So it's very totally up to me that what color I prefer to use. So for example, in this scenario, I will go with a light color like this, for example. So I'm gonna simply just by mistake I just bring it over here. Let me remove this. Okay, so here you can see now the page is pretty much clear, and it's now looking lightweighted. Now here is the option if you want to put any headline or any sub headlines or any bullet points. It's totally up to you, but I would suggest that you just simply go with the headline, or that is so fine, for in your case. So I'm going to simply double click this. Let's say I'm going to remove all these things that are unnecessary. Let's say I only need, let's say, a headline. So I'm going to delete everything, and I'm going to simply drag this headline by double clicking it, and I'm going to put it here, right? It's going to be here. So after double clicking it, I have to simply, if I want to edit the text, after double clicking this particular headline, I have to enable this div by clicking this checkbox. So if I click this checkbox and then I'm going to click it, so you will see the cursor appears, right? So it means now I can edit this particular text, right? So I will of course put the text of the particular offer that I'm going to promote. Now let's just head to, for example, ClickBank here, and this is my ClickBank account, and I'm going to go directly to the marketplace, so where we are going to find a offer that we can simply promote and get the affiliate commissions for. So we are heading now to the marketplace, and here you can see in front of me that there are so many different niches out there from where I can pick any product. It's totally up to me what kind of product I want to market, because there are all kind of solo ads vendor out there with in different niches. So I would prefer going with the internet marketing product, of course, because I am an internet marketer and I promote digital products. So I will prefer going towards internet marketing kind of related products. So I'm gonna simply just click this, and here I am inside the products area. So here I can see all the top products, but again, as I mentioned before too, in the basic training, that whenever you're selecting a product, make sure you select by gravity. By gravity, it means that it's going to show you the highest converting product. The higher the gravity is, the better chances of product getting good conversion. So the good gravity usually considered as anything above 40, and here you can see it's almost 200. So this is one of the top products out there that you can simply promote, right? So This is a very good offer, right? So this particular offer you can use and promote. So for example, if we want to promote this offer, so we need to make sure our opt-in page here that we are creating must have a similar sort of a headline, it's because that way when we are asking somebody to give us their email, so we need to make sure after they give you the email, they see something related, offer that is related, for which they sign up for. So I will simply click that, and it will redirect me to the sales page of the particular offer, right? So here on the sales page, I can simply see what are the basic idea behind this product, right? Activate your system to the effect, you can order pizza, you can make money with this system, so this is a pretty good headline, right? And I'm gonna simply here copy the same headline, because I need to make sure when people come to this page, so they remember this headline where they actually opt in for, right? So I'm gonna simply copy this headline, and I'm gonna bring it here. I'm gonna select this headline here, and by just simply clicking it, and oops, okay, wait, just simply remove this and paste this, Control V, right? And now you can see the headline is text is a bit bigger. I'm gonna make the font a little bit smaller, maybe let's go with 30. No, 30 is very small. I'm gonna go with 40. Yeah, that looks good. But all I can do is I can simply just double click this, and you can see I can just make it like a little bit shrink, right? So that I'm making sure that it totally fits inside this box, right? So I just use this. Of course, I have other options that I'm going to select. For example, if I want to change the color of this particular font, particular text, so I can easily change the color as well. Like I only have to simply just double click this, and I can select the text. If whatever I want to change the color, I can simply change the color of the text here by, for example, I want a black color of the text, so I can simply apply the black color on the text like this by clicking this, right? And for example, fact and this thing, I want to make it a little bit attractive, so it's fine. It's really up to you, because it's totally depends on you how much you want to put in. But basic page, what I have experienced is the basic page is like this, where there is nothing but just the text and a button there are way more converting with the solo traffic than anything else, right? So that's what I have noticed, right? So here I have a perfect headline that matches with our offer, that where we need to send the traffic, right? So this is now perfect. Now what we are going to do is, with this button, get instant access, right? We are asking people to access, and when they're gonna click this button, we want people to see our opt-in form, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to simply double click this, and at the top you can see there's an option here which has this message icon, and I'm gonna simply click this message icon, and I am going to go to the autoresponder. And for example, I have a list that, for example, we have specifically created in our last campaign, the training. So I'm going to go inside the sign up form, that if you go to the basic training in the autoresponder setup, you can easily see this sign up form in there. So I'm going to simply edit this particular form, so that I can get the form code, which I can place it there. So now I will go directly, because all the form settings we have already done before. So but here's another thing. Okay, so yeah, that's a good thing. So let's go back again to the design. So for example, when you are creating a form, right, so you need to just make sure that you can just go with any basic form. This is fine, you can select any of the templates here, but I would suggest you pick up any form that has no text or something. Only these two fields are perfect, right? So that is perfect. Then when you have to save the form. That we have already included this stuff in the basic training that you can easily watch how to create assign a form. So but again, still I am just walking you through a little bit in case you have missed that training. So we'll go to the second step, where we are here on the this is a form name we have given, and this is the thank you page. Here, this is the main thing. So let's say we are saying if somebody submits a form, right? For example, in this case, let's say if somebody, this is a form, for example, you assume this is your form. So if somebody put their name and email, and when they submit this form, after when they press this button, where you want them to go, right? In our case scenario, we want them to go to our particular offer. Excuse me. Yep. So we are we want the particular offer to be opened after when they click this this particular opt-in button there, right, on the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply copy this promote link of mine for this particular product. So it's loading. Okay. Come on, ClickBank. Okay, so I'm gonna click simply generate hop link. Okay. Here's one more thing I would like to add in here, that this tracking option ID I already have mentioned in the basic training, but here I'm going to mention it again. So for example, this is something that you can use if you are using different solo ad vendors, right? And you want to track the sales, where the sales are coming from, right? From which specific vendor. So here you can add that vendor name here on the ID. So that way you can see in the in your stats inside your affiliate dashboard of ClickBank that which sender is sending you the sale. So that is also very beneficial. But of course, if you are using only one sender, so then I don't think you need any ID. So you can simply copy this by clicking here, and you will just go inside your Aweber form, and on the thank you page you are going to simply paste this button, the link. And by default, thank you page gives you this option, the basic version. You have to make sure you choose the custom page, right? And in the custom page, you're going to put your affiliate link of the offer of that is like your ClickBank offer in our case, right? That we are promoting. So now we are going to simply click the save form button, and then we are going to go to step 3, right? And now it asks us to install the form. Of course, we want to install the form, and here is the raw HTML version of the code of the form. All we need to do is simply copy this code and come into our autoresponder, where we open the opt-in form area where we can place the code. I'm going to save it, and our HTML code here is successfully added. Now our page is ready, and if you want to add anything in here, like any sort of text or anything, so we have all the elements in here that you can simply by just click it, and you can double click the element. You can just drag it wherever you want. You can add your own text or headlines. It's totally up to you, but in our case we don't need, so I'm gonna remove it. Now I'm simply gonna go and publish this particular campaign, and I'm gonna give it a name 12-minute affiliate. So I'm gonna give it a name 12-minute UT. Okay, and I'm going to simply click yes, and now it's showing me that it's saving my template. And of course we need to wait a little bit, because it's now saving all your settings on the page builder. So after once it's saved, it's gonna redirect you to the campaign list page, from where you can simply just copy the link of this particular page that you have created, and from there you can just go and take that link and then go towards the next step, which I will be sharing you in the other video. And so yeah, this is pretty much it. This is how you're gonna create a page, and inside the next video I'll take you further.